welcome to my channel, or welcome back. And in this reading, we are going to do two piles, and this is going to be on how can you move forward and heal from this situation. So if you're going through a difficult situation and you just want to move forward, you want to heal, this is the reading for you. I'm going to give you the tea on what you need to know. So let's begin. This is pile 1 and pile 2. So let's start with pile number 1. But before I do want to say that I do offer personal readings. I offer 1 and 2 question readings. That's always linked down below. And if you do 2 questions, you get a discount. I think it's like $10 discount you get. And also, what's I say? Oh, Patreon. I do have a Patreon where I post exclusive tarot content, y'all. Really, if you love my content, really appreciate if you join. And it's only like $3 a month, and every single Wednesday I put a new post on there, whether it's tarot spreads, tarot meanings, just like general tarot meanings, tarot affirmations. That's like this new thing that I'm doing, which I really haven't seen around the internet. Tarot combinations, just all things tarot secrets, all those great things. So if that interests you, that's always linked down below as well. So let's move on to pile number 1. And you guys chose this one. The only approval I need is my own. So right off the bat, I'm already hearing that in order to heal from this situation and move forward, you really have to believe this fully. Believe fully that the only approval that you need is your own. Like, you don't need anyone's approval. You don't need people to tell you that you're good enough. You don't need people to give you validation. You don't need external validation, because the only approval you need is your own. It says worrying about what others think is only a distraction to living courageously. Nobody knows your needs better than yourself. So really get into know your basic needs and know what you need for yourself beyond your basic needs. So I'm hearing get in touch with what you need for yourself. Like, do you need water? Do you need food? Do you need to take a walk? Do you need to take a nap? Do you need to rest? Do you need to work really hard? Do you need to focus your energy? Do you need to get rid of distractions? Whatever it is, figure out what you need, and the only approval that you need is your own, and get in tune with this, and this will help you move forward from this situation and heal. So let's get some tarot cards on how you can move forward from this situation and heal. And I'll link the deck I'm using down below. Sometimes I forget to do it, but I'll link it down below in this video. And if I forget again, just remind me in the comments. Let's see how can you move forward from this situation and heal? Healing, move forward. Pile number 1. Some advice. The Queen of Cups. So yeah, get in touch with your intuitive self and really get in touch with who you are. And I just heard, don't allow people to take your kindness for weakness, and don't allow people to walk all over you, and stop blaming yourself for the situation. And I just heard, get professional help if you feel like this situation is out of your control. Also, I just heard save your money with these 2 cards coming out. And especially if you're in a situation like a toxic living situation, or you are in a toxic job situation, don't quit just yet. Don't leave just yet. Save your money. Make sure that you're in a position where you're able to basically take care of yourself, so that you don't end up back in the same position again, because you don't want the cycle to keep repeating itself. Also, keep a balance with what you do, and don't really tap into what you need for yourself, and don't overdo it. And really tap into a new form of self-love. I just had the download to tell you guys about Purva Ashada Nakshatra Gems, which is my course on Zodiac and Femme on the 27 Nakshatras, where we go through all 27 Nakshatras. So there is a special going on where you can get all 27 Nakshatras for the price of 1 right now. And Purva Ashada is connected to this card, and there is a podcast in Purva Ashada. It's probably one of my favorite lessons of Zodiac and Femme. There's literally over 150 lessons, y'all. So when I'm telling you it's one of my favorites, I really mean it, because it's a podcast on how to give yourself we talk about the 5 love languages a lot, in the self-help self-improvement community, but we're always talking about like what love language can someone else give you, or what love language can you give yourself. So Purva Ashada basic that self-love, understanding self-love on a deeper spiritual level basically debunks that. And I'm really hearing that for you to move forward from this situation and heal, you're gonna understand self-love on a deeper level. And also I just heard keep your plans to yourself. Really just be quiet about them, and only tell people that you know for sure you can trust, because this will help it get done quicker. Or don't tell anyone, because I heard this thing and it's like, if you tell too many people your goals and plans, your brain thinks that you already accomplished it, which is pretty good in terms of manifestation, but it could also lead to like not doing as much as you know you could do. So really just keep it to yourself. Don't tell people all your ideas, especially if you have some sort of like business idea or something. Like just do it. Like I just heard, just do it. Nike, just do it. Okay, let's see what else. How can pile number 1 move forward from this situation? Yeah, there's gonna need, you're a very sensitive, intuitive person, but there's this need basically to detach a lot. Like you're gonna have, I just heard transform into the use your intuitive, sensitive nature to move you forward in life. But when it comes to dealing with this situation, you're going to have to transform into the Queen of Swords, where you're basically kind of detached, or not kind of, you are detached emotionally from whatever is going on, and whatever the connected to the situation, literally detach from it. And like, do you see how she has this knife in her hand? Like, is this a knife? I think it is. It kind of looks like one. This is for you to basically protect your energy and watch the words that you say. Watch the stories that you tell yourself and others about this situation. Because if you are constantly saying like, oh, I'm stuck, like there's nowhere for me to go, like this is horrible, that's what's just going to keep repeating in your life, and it's going to be a cycle. But there is victory here for you. Especially if you are looking to get away from somewhere, or move away from somewhere, there is a victory here for you. You just have to really believe in yourself and believe in your own abilities, and don't tell everyone your plans and your ideas, because remember, the only approval that you need is your own. Like every other person's approval is, or every every time you think about what other people think, that is a distraction. That literally sets you back. And I hear, because you're such an intuitive, what's the word? You're such a sensitive, empathetic person. You want everyone to heal. You want everyone to do well. But at this time, I just heard sinking ships can't save anybody. So don't try to save yourself at this time. Like put your needs, your own needs first. Put yourself first. And even like keep a journal of positive thoughts or things that make you feel good, and read it over, maybe just positive affirmations, and really act as if this situation is, you've already beat it. Like with this 6 of Wands here, act as if you've already overcome the situation, and this will help you move forward and expand in a way that you've never had before. And also keep a clear head and keep balance, in the sense that like don't what's the word? I think I already said this, but for some reason I'm being told to say it again. Don't overdo it, like, and don't be like, especially if this situation is dealing with another person or another a group of people, don't be like, ha ha ha, guess what, y'all, now the only approval I need is my own, I don't need y'all. Like, don't do that. Like, don't be like, don't tell your, like, that's literally like, just think about it, that's like being in war, and there's 2 parties, and obviously there's two sides in the war, and one side literally goes to the other side and be like, this is how we're going to attack you, this is our plan, and it's literally their plan. Like, it's one thing to like tell them a deceptive plan, but it's another thing to literally tell the person or the people you're trying to get away from, or the situation you're trying to get away from, whatever it may be. I'm seeing that it could be a specific person, or a specific group of people, or a specific situation that's your plan and idea. Like, don't do that. Keep it to yourself. So let's get a self-care card on how you can heal and move forward from this situation. Just remember, y'all, victory is yours. Affirm to yourself, victory is mine. Let's see self-care card for how pile number 1 can heal and move forward. connect with your ancestors. Yeah, connect with your ancestors and do a burning bowl ritual if you can. Something that helps me is doing a burning, because if you don't have access to like fire, or it's just not safe for you to do that, you can do it in your mind. Like literally pretend that there's a fire in your mind and you're throwing in everything that just doesn't align with you and doesn't fit with you. Also, this card wants to pop out. Really focus on building your strength, like physical strength, and also I'm hearing mental strength and emotional strength. And your intuition already knows what to do. And also connect with your ancestors. Like ask them for guidance. Ask them the best thing that you could do. What is it called? I want to say. Maybe set up an altar, or literally just talk to them, the ones who have your best interests at heart, and ask for their advice. And just ask if they could like help you from the other side, if they could rearrange some things and things of that nature. Like really tap into your spirituality and your spiritual powers at this time. So that's your your reading pile number 1. Now we're going to move on to pile number 2. Hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a like and remember to subscribe if you're new. And now we're moving on to pile number 2. I release all thoughts about the past and worries about the future. So for you to heal and move on from this situation, you have to be completely present and close the window and I just heard close your windows. So this is a more spiritual thing. Like if you have a lot of windows open, like if you have a lot of things going on and you're just trying to focus on a bunch of things, like close some of those windows and just focus on getting out of the situation that you're trying to move on and heal from. So I release all negative thoughts and worries about the past. I release all negative thoughts about the past and worries about the future. So being present is really going to be important for you. Maybe taking some nature walks will be really good as well. Maybe going to a flower garden and smelling the flowers and just really connecting with the abundance of nature will help you. So this says, why worry about something that hasn't happened yet when you can choose as just as easily to believe that it'll all work out? Yeah, don't think best or worst case scenario when it comes to getting out of the situation. Instead of thinking, oh, this will never work, I'll be stuck here forever, or I'll never heal, or I'll always feel this pain, why don't you instead change your thoughts to, I'm meant to get out of this situation. Everything is meant to work out for me. Everything still shall pass. Everything is temporary, and I get to move forward and live the best life that I possibly can. Like start thinking more positive thoughts in your present moment, and be aware of your thoughts in the present moment as well. So because thoughts create reality, dominant thoughts create reality. So how can pile number 2 heal and move on from this situation? The Moon, the Emperor, which is John Horse in this deck, and the Moon in this deck is Pa. I'm hearing tap into your divine masculine side, because even though the Moon is a feminine card in this deck, it's called the Pa, and then this is just confirms it. The King of Swords, or the Father of Swords in this. Some of you guys may need to connect with your father, which is interesting. For some of you guys, your father could literally help you out the situation, or a male figure could help you out the situation. This person could like give you money, or give you just resources, or give you a safe place to stay, or just help you in a new way. That's a more specific message, but on a more general front, I'm hearing that for you to really get out and heal from this situation, you're going to have to tap into your Emperor energy and this King of Swords energy, and use your imagination, but direct it in a masculine, straightforward way, where you're actually like using it to create something. Like use it to create some tangible results or some tangible things. Like don't just sit and daydream all day. Like daydream about your ideal life. Ask for guidance. I'm hearing literally ask for guidance. Like ask, let the next steps for me be clear. Like ask whatever you believe in, whether it's the ancestors, God, the universe, whatever, your spirit team. Literally be like, can you please allow the way to be clear so I can see what the next step is for me? And once that becomes clear, you need to take the action towards it, and continue to take the action towards it in a detached way, in a detached manner. Also be really aware of your mental health at this time, and really watch what you're thinking and what you're consuming. Also, I'm hearing that overconsumption at this time is not going to help you with healing. What's going to help you is really taking all that energy back and going within and really taking those masculine, what's the word? The masculine concrete steps in order to move forward and move in, what is it called? Move away from this situation and do it in a detached way and prepare. Like, some of you guys really should write down a plan. Like, how am I going to heal from this situation? And if it's more of like a bad breakup or something like that, or you went through like some trauma in a relationship, then distance yourself away from the trauma, like distance yourself away from that person, and or write a plan on how you're going to do that, and then detach and get it done, and stop worrying about if things are going to work out or not. Because if you worry about if they're going to work out, that's going to that opens up a door for it not working out. Instead of worrying about if it's going to work out, just assume that it is. And also, I'm seeing that there's somebody from your past who really actually wants to help you, or there's somebody in your life that really wants to help you get out of this situation. You just have to use your intuition, and you'll know, because this person will make you feel safe and make you feel good, to tell them what's going on. And they want to help you, and they want to basically be a support system for you. And I'm also hearing, don't really care about like what other people are saying, especially if some people are smearing your name, or like talking about you behind your back. This is none of your business. It might be happening like behind the scenes, but it's really none of your business. And really do, in a sense, that like do some protection rituals where you're divinely protected. And I'm also hearing that your work will get you out of this, and really focusing and connecting with your work and connecting with it on a deeper level, where it's like you know that you're giving great service and you know that you're worthy of great pay, and this will help you basically get out of this situation and heal. And if this is a love situation where you're trying to move forward from, just really bringing yourself into work and really falling in love with your craft, whatever that may be, and really finding new ways to express yourself through your craft, and really being in this energy of like creation energy, instead of being in the energy of worrying about what other people are thinking about you, or worrying about what other people are saying about you. You don't need to do that, because that's irrelevant, and that's just going to keep you stuck in a cycle of not knowing like what's the next thing for you. But I'm hearing that you know what to do, you know what steps you need to take. So for some of you guys, it's something that you did consistently in the past, and for whatever reason, maybe the situation that happened that you're trying to heal from basically blocked you from doing this thing every single day, or doing it on a consistent basis. But how to step out of this. And I'm hearing that you have an ancestor, a male, it could be a male ancestor. I've seen more so than not, it's a male ancestor who's really trying to help you get out of this situation, and you can call upon them and ask them for your guidance. So let's get a self-care card on how you can get out of this situation. And heal. How can pile number one get out of this situation and heal? Take a deep breath is what I just heard. Okay, 2 cards wanted to come out. Your intuition and ground yourself. So, and hydrate is at the back of the deck. So make sure you have your water. Make sure that you intuitively know what to do, and ground yourself into this new reality that you have the ability to heal and move forward from any type of negative situation in your life, and that you can do it, and you have the power to do so. So that's your reading, pile number 2. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and share with anyone else who you know who may be going through a difficult situation and wants to heal and move forward. And if you would like more from me, I do offer personal 1 or 2 question readings. These will be way more in depth, and I'll be able to give you more personalized advice. Remember, these are just general readings, but the personal readings, obviously, I will go deeper in depth based off of what you asked me and the story that you give me. And I also have a Skye Tarot Patreon, which has all of my exclusive tarot content on it, and join the Kings and Queens tier, because every Wednesday I update on there. And then if you are interested in Vedic astrology and sidereal astrology, I do have a Vedic astrology channel where I offer a bunch of stuff on there. So definitely go check it out. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.